All right. Sorry, I just coughed in the mic. I've been told that's not a good thing to do. So, let's just say, because I just watched a video about an at-home gym workout, and it was really simple. It was burpees, pistol squats, and push-ups or something like that. So let's just say you're a fat person. And more specifically, pardon me for chewing, I'm eating Greek yogurt with some fruit and some honey. By the way, if you're fat, you should eat that instead of dessert. It's got as much protein as a scoop of protein powder. Can't go wrong there. But let's just say you're fat. Let's say you are ages 23 to 30. You work full time and you want to start working out. You don't really have any experience doing so, and you want to start working out. You're wondering, do you need a gym membership? Because that's going to cost extra money, and it's going to take time to go to the gym, etc., depending on where you live, what's available to you. So, you go on YouTube because you want to work out, and you see these at-home gym workouts or minimal equipment, just dumbbells, stuff like that. The thing is that sure, you can do that. But although it's really simple, you would do, if I wanted to do a workout right here, I would do push-ups, sit-ups, body weight squats, just basic stuff like that. Now, yes, that is simple and easy, but the amount of those movements that I would have to do to actually put on muscle would honestly make it harder than going to the gym, using weights, and just getting jacked. Honestly, going to the gym and getting jacked, using the machines, using the weights, is actually the more lazy way to do it. Unless you really have no equipment available, you're in the middle of nowhere, you're in the middle of the woods maybe, you should go to the gym just because you can put on muscle so much faster with weights. Like, I see the argument for calisthenics because you don't need anything, but it's honestly harder to do that. Although it's simpler, it's harder. You got to do a lot more repetitions with nothing. That's literally why they created workout equipment in the first place. So, if you're fat and you're wondering, and you think you don't have a lot of time, but you don't have a lot of time, you want to work out, and you don't really want to invest in a gym. So hello. Okay. Sorry, my mic keeps disconnecting. The tier levels go body weight, no equipment whatsoever. I'm sorry, I just coughed in the mic again. Body weight, no equipment whatsoever. You're working out in your room, your living room. You're doing push-ups, sit-ups, squats. Maybe you have one of those pull-up bars you put on your door. That's level 1. That's like the problem with that is you got to do a lot of sets, reps. It also gets super redundant. Although if necessary, I get it. You got to be a little more disciplined with it, but if necessary, level 1 body weight, cool, whatever. Level 2, let's say you can't get to a gym, but you want to make it a little bit more fun, and you also want quicker results. Next level would be You've got minimal equipment, that'd be a set or two of dumbbells. Okay, my mic keeps disconnecting. Something like 25s for me would be good, or 30s, I guess. You want to choose a weight that you can do a lot with. You only need one set of dumbbells. You can go to Target, get a set of dumbbells, and do a lot with that. The difference between nothing and one set of dumbbells is huge. Huge. Maybe you get a set of dumbbells and a kettlebell. That's so much better than the nothing category. But it still has the same issues. It's going to be redundant, although slightly less redundant. It'll be a little bit more fun, at least that's what I feel like. But you're using weight, so you're going to be able to put on muscle so much faster. You can even do things like overload with the weight and then drop set. I mean, that's kind of off the topic, but minimal equipment, so much better than no equipment. But you still have to be a little bit more disciplined with it compared to level 3 all the way up there, which is just going to a gym that has machines, fucking free weights. They got everything in there. Because if you're really lazy, you want to just not have to think. You want to just do the minimal amount of work, the minimal amount of thinking, and get bigger muscles, not be fat, not be skinny, whatever it is. A regular gym is going to be so much better. So much better. So if you're actually lazy, go to a real gym. Heavier, push the machine again, next week a little heavier, and bam, the muscle you want to grow is getting bigger. So that's oversimplified, but that's how it'll work. You want to get a bigger back, you go on the back machine and pull some stuff. Way easier than doing pull-ups, by the way. Pull-ups are really good, but it's so mindless to go into the gym and just use those machines. That's why it's so popular. Now, still, some people don't do that with enough intention and don't have enough knowledge to even make that effective. But if you did want to go to the gym because you realize that's a lot easier than... You're going to get bored of doing stuff in your room really quick. Gym, if you're lazy, go to a real gym. Use the machines and go up in weight every few weeks. It's so simple. Your workouts don't need to be any more than 30 minutes. So the target, most people who work full time, so a lot of the excuses you get with that is, I don't have time to work out. 45 minutes is all we need. 45 minutes. You'll see younger guys in high school work out for 2-3 hours because they can. I understand if you work full time, you don't have that kind of time. So, yeah, I could show you. I mean, it's basically the workout, how it'd be structured would, let's say you're doing a chest workout. You would do 3 movements, 3 sets each. So we got 3 movements. We got 3 sets of each movement. And you want to do about 6 to 12 reps on each set. It's really simple. You can optimize things further, and further. But past that, you're doing chest movements. So let's say you knew nothing. You walked into the gym and you were like, okay, I'm going to do chest. Knowing that it's 3 sets, 3 exercises, 6 to 12 reps. You would just do 3 different chest machines in that rep range. One thing to focus on. You gotta, it's not full out failure, but your last rep needs to be really hard. Let's keep it like that. That simple. Then, so you hop on this machine, you're like, oh, it says chest on it. You do it for what I just said. Then you go to the next one. You do these fly things on the fly machine. 3 sets, 6 to 12 reps. Then you're like, oh shoot, one more exercise. My chest feels pretty sore right now. Cool, that means it's growing. Lastly, you would get on another machine. You've seen bench press on movies, so you go down, you do bench press, 6 to 12 reps, and then you're done. You're resting a minute and a half to 2.5 minutes between sets. It's that simple. So I'm speaking to the people out there that want to start. You want to do the most simple thing possible, but you also, now you have in mind the fact that working out at home with no equipment or little equipment isn't necessarily ideal. If you're really thinking long term, you don't want to just do this for 6 weeks, see some improvement, but then stop. You got to do it for years. So you got to have that goal in mind. Sorry, I'm coughing into the mic again. So that's what you need to do. So take notes on that. Each workout, however you want to split up the body. Again, I'm speaking to the person who doesn't know anything. However you want to split up the body, as far as what muscle groups you're hitting on what day, how you're splitting that up, that kind of depends on your situation, how many days a week you want to work out. I'd say at least, parentheses, depending on your goal, at least 2 to 3. 2 is kind of pushing it. 3 I can kind of get behind. 2 is pushing it for how many workouts you need to do. 3, pretty comfortable. Recommended. So 3 is like, you really don't have a lot of time. 2 is like, holy shit, you have an extra 40 minutes twice a week, that's a whole nother video topic, how to have more time in your day. Sorry. Another scenario, going deeper into this. Let's say this person wants to work out 3 times a week. How would I split that up? Well, I'd probably do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Weekends, people usually fuck off. So I would do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And just spitting this off the dome, I haven't thought of this before. Monday, this is quite simple actually. Monday we would do chest and triceps, classic. Then we would do Wednesday back and biceps, and then legs and some abs on Friday. Now the obvious thing would be to say, you're missing shoulders. The person who can only do 3 times a week is not going to care, because you're pressing, so you're hitting the front delt. You're doing back exercises, so you're hitting the rear delt. The person who's only going 3 times a week is not going to give a damn about having fucking massive side delts, which will naturally get stimulated. I know some people who don't even hit side delts during the week. So, working with the barriers I've set, which is 3 days a week, 30 to 40 minute workouts, totally doable. That's what we'd be doing. If you were to come to me and you wanted my credentials. Oh yeah. So there's a lot of ways you could go about it. That's not the only way. For instance, if we did want to hit shoulders and arms more effectively, the other way I could see you doing it would be chest and back Monday, shoulders and arms Wednesday, legs Friday, legs and abs. Which then I feel like chest and back have to have their own day or have their own focus day. So, but again, we have to keep in mind this person, 20 to 30, working full time, wants to start working out. They can figure out the nuances later. They just need something that's going to get them. You just need something that's going to get you going and produce results, which 3 sets, 3 exercises, 6 to 12 reps each. If you follow that, you hit each muscle group in the week. You hit your chest, your back, your arms, your legs. Abs kind of get hit when you're doing everything. So that's where the case-to-case things come about. It's like, how much time do you have? What are we focusing on? What's the goal? Right? So, overview for the person who wants to start working out and doesn't know where to go as far as home workout, get some dumbbells, or just go to the gym and pay for it. I'd say if you're within 20 minutes of a gym, and that's a lot. 20 minutes would be a lot. That'd be kind of far. Because I like to work out in the morning. I'd say if you were 20 minutes from a gym and it's under $60 a month, I don't care how much money you're making, putting that money aside is one, people who pay attention. So that's going to keep you more locked in. That's why Planet Fitness is so cheap, because if all the people that paid for Planet Fitness actually went to the gym would have too many people. So many people pay for Planet Fitness that do not go, and that's how they make their money, because it's such a small fee. It's $10 a month. So people who want to get started in the gym will pay that amount, and since it's such a little amount, they'll keep paying it and not going, because it doesn't hurt that much. Whereas $60 a month, that's not $100 a year. That's 60 times 12 that's over 600. That's $720, I think. That hurts a lot more. Yeah, 720, I think. 612 maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, no. 720. Yeah. I don't know. I'll let that one sit. So that's why Planet Fitness has gone on. And that's why Planet Fitnesses aren't that packed, actually. So if you're more experienced and you like working out, Planet Fitness is not a bad place to go. Aside from the fact there's not benches, so you can't really squat, bench, deadlift. You can get around that. So, back to what I was saying. I'm sorry I'm getting sidetracked with this one. This is a good topic, though. You want to work out, you have to take into consideration body weight. I think for people who are inexperienced, body weight stuff in your room, if you have access to a gym within 20 minutes, no. Don't even try it. Now, if you... because it's so possible, it's also just so likely that you will stop doing that after 2 weeks max. If you're trying to have a significant change in your body, it's just so case to case. I'm thinking through so many different scenarios that would change my answer on this. just take into consideration doing stuff at home with not a lot of stuff is technically more work. It'll feel like more work, and it's boring. Going to the gym using machines is mindless. It's easier. And weights, machines versus nothing will produce results way faster for most people. That's the consensus. I don't want to drag this on any longer. Comment down below what your thoughts are. Peace out, guys. My name's Liam Waldron.